Hello, welcome back to CS Building Services. I'm sick of getting marvelled about this craft knife lesson. Right, Luke Potter, I'll give you 5 minutes. So, with your craft knife, always make sure it's not being used. So, this is for everyone. Make sure when the craft knife is in the toolbox or whatever, it's on safety blade, where it can't go up and cut you. Then the second lesson, when you get the blade out, lock it. And then when you're cutting, make sure your fingers aren't in the way, your hands aren't in the way, because you will cut yourself. Don't come running to me, because I'm not paying compensation. So, always make sure your fingers are out of the way, and pretty much just cut straight. So, you're cutting, make sure you're on a balanced surface, or if you're cutting a cable or something, make sure you cut away from yourself, not towards yourself. And one thing never to do with a craft knife, let's do this for example, this little piece of plastic, never cut it, because when you cut it, it'll hit your finger and cut you. So always cut away from yourself. If you're going to cut something like this, put it on a surface and cut it. So, yeah, so, let's do a cut. Fingers out the way. Always cut away from yourself. There we go, like that, see? I've cut that in half. That's cut in half. Now I'll show you a more advanced cut. Let's cut out a shape. But you can use craft knives for cutting through small pieces of, thin pieces of wood. Let's cut a triangle, shall we? So do your bottom line. I'm not doing it straight, I'm just going to do your triangle. Keep your hands away, always, and cut that way. Then push it out. Right, cut a bit more. Don't put extreme pressure. Don't put too much pressure on, because you will cut yourself. And if you cut yourself with a craft knife, it's off. Right. So, you may be with the stitches if you cut yourself with a craft knife. So, there you go. That's a more advanced shape cut with a craft knife. So, the main thing with a craft knife is always cut away from yourself. Always make sure it's on the safety blade. And it's also an offence to sell a craft knife or hire a craft knife out to somebody under 18. So, yeah. So now, for the last bit of your lesson, how do you change your blade on a craft knife when it's blunt? Well, that's very simple actually. This craft knife is a snap blade. You can't change the blades on these. Once all the blades gone, you have to throw it away. It's a snap blade. Can you see the lines on it? That's where you snap it when it's blunt. That's why you put it up to one line. And when it's blunt, it takes lots of work to make it blunt anyway. So once it's blunt, you get some pliers, you snap it off, and then you use the next bit. And when that goes blunt, you snap it off, then use that bit. Snap it off until you get to the end of the blade. And once there's no blade left, you throw it away. But you'll be using your craft knife for at least 10 years before that's the case. Because the first bit of blade stays sharp for a while, then you snap it off. The next bit will stay sharp for a while, then you snap it off. So it's a snap craft knife. And then you just keep snapping your blade bit by bit when it gets blunt. And once the blade's gone, you throw away because you can't get replacement blades yet. This is a more common craft knife. Same use as that one. It's the same type of use. You just put it on safety blade still. But these ones, once the blade gets blunt, you change the blade. So that's very simple. You just need a screwdriver. Take off the plate. Take the screw out, as always, and then lift it a bit, pull, and then there you go. Take out your blade, throw your blade away, put your new blade in, make sure it sorts up with these two holes here.
We're celebrating great British food on Market Street. Save a third on British meats, like this pork loin, cut to £4 per kilo. Morrison's. Make good things happen. Ice skating is my passion.
And then you put the cap back on.
Whether I have my period or not.
Put the screw back in.
Try Always Platinum. Designed for protection with up to 0.
And there you go, your craft knife's back in use. So there you go, Luke Potter. There's your craft knife lesson. So that's how you use your craft knife safely.
Always Platinum. Rewrite the rules.
Thanks. Goodbye.